Al, played by Michael Wildman, is currently in the midst of an affair with Charles Dingle. Lucy Pargeter, having been a shoulder for her to cry on when she discovered her mother Faith Dingle, Sally Dexter, had terminal cancer on Emmerdale. The pair are continuing to betray their respective partners Paddy Kirk, Dominic Brunt, and Kerry Wyatt, Laura Norton, but what Chaz might not even realize is her lover is also seeing Meena Jutla, Paige Sandhu, and has been since the beginning of the year. With a possible second affair emerging in upcoming scenes on the ITV soap, will the businessman ever learn his lesson? Meena made her exit from the weeknight serial drama earlier this year, as she was sentenced to 75 years in prison for the crimes she committed in the village. After she had one final encounter with her sister, Manpreet Sharma, Rebecca Sarkar, it was thought she would never have been seen again. No one in the village talks about her now, but it could be Al has been making secret visits to her in prison as he fails to commit to one relationship. Before her true colors were exposed earlier this year, the businessman could have found himself attracted to the young woman. This could have formed when he almost caused her death by blowing up the Woolpack on Christmas Day, and before she left the village when her secret was revealed, they could have slept together. It might have just been the once, but that would have been enough for Al to fall under her spell, even if she did try to kill his former stepson, Billy Fletcher, Jay Consul. They might not have physically seen each other following their night together, but after she was sentenced to life in prison, she could have made the call to Al. In a relationship with Gary, the businessman could have had reservations about seeing Meena as he was trying to turn over a new leaf. The fact he had discovered she was a serial killer could have also been a concern, but he might have liked that dangerous side of her. Meeting face to face, Al could have realized that the connection between them was still there, and he could have been seeing Meena every week since. Not wanting to let her go, even if she was behind bars, Al could have promised to continue their affair, even if it meant they couldn't be physical. This would have included him showering her with compliments, flirting with her, and even telling her she did nothing wrong. With the two villains linked, it would make a horrific double act, especially if Meena decided she wanted to break out of prison so she could be with her lover completely. This is where the hints about her returning for the show's 50th anniversary in October could come into play, as she could break out of jail after she and Al plan to run away together. However, with the businessman still with Kerry and tied up in another affair with Chaz, he could start to have second thoughts. Instead of hiding in the shadows, Meena could prepare to kill Al as she makes herself known to the villagers, including Billy. Could it be another bloodbath as she takes revenge on her lover for betraying her, bringing their plans to work together to a halt? Teasing a return to the show sometime in the future, the actress who played Meena, Paige, has said, "I definitely feel like anything could happen for the 50th. It's Emmerdale after all. We're going to go big. She's bad. There's no redemption for her. She's a psychopath, but I think we can love her for that. I mean, I definitely want to carry on doing stories with Rebecca Sarkar, who plays Manpreet, because she's such a great actress and we have such fun together." How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve McDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die Hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air, so anything with her you'd be up for, the actress told Radio Times. So could Manpreet try to stop her sister from killing someone else? Most recently, both Paige and the actor who plays Al, Michael, were long-list nominees for the Inside Soap Magazine Awards. Both of their characters are up for the Best Villain, but viewers could see this double act working together in the future. Taking to Twitter in response to the news, a fan of the show, Mrs. Munson666, wrote on Twitter, #Emmerdale. Am I only the one who was totally waiting for these two characters to get together after Meena split from David? However, this isn't the first time viewers have called for the two villains to have an affair. Following Meena's introduction in 2020, fans were adamant the two characters were going to have an affair. Without some luck writing, Al might have been able to resist Chaz, but Meena? I don't think Al has it in him to stay loyal for a second time. This is Emmerdale after all. With Al in a relationship with Priya Sharma, Fiona Wade, at the time, Mary added, "I'd be very careful, Priya. Before you blink, Meena will be with Al." #Emmerdale. Michelle posted, "How did Wooden Al escape Meena's murderous clutches? #Emmerdale, but could this have been because they were having an affair?"